Hey, yo, what's good, gangs? Your boy Illuminati 15. And you have just tuned in to DPG TV, Talk That Shit podcast. You know the fucking vibes. Urban news. And I had to do a segment before the new year. And I feel like this is the perfect one, right? So it seems like there's some bad business practices and they're aimed at the Bronx right now. You know what I'm saying? So for those that don't know, that ain't from the local city, if you're not from the NYC, there's a team out here called Lituation. Lituation literally has been on an iconic run promoting parties with the cast of Baddies and bringing these celebrities from Zeus Network onto the Bronx and Manhattan clubs. A lot of the times when these individuals decide to step into the city, it's mostly in big venues in Manhattan. But Danny and J-Jon with Lituation have been able to bring these people directly to the Bronx, which is something that's, you know what I'm saying, it's iconic within itself. You know, most of the time, if it's not at Salsa con Fuego, it's not happening. And J-Jon and Danny is definitely making it happen at venues like 836 Tremont and the Shaking Crab. They've been locking down the Shaking Crab crazy on White Plains. So the situation here seems to be J-Jon trying to book a baddie, Sukihana, and bad business practices going on, you know, a little scamming or whatever. Now, before trying to book Suki, because Suki was the backup, gang. That's fucked up. That's the fucked up part. Suki was the backup. Cold Killer was the original, but Cold Killer did the right thing. She hit up Lituation and was like, look, I'm not going to be able to make it. I have a family situation. My son or something like that is sick. I can't show. So they're like, I bet. They put up a poll to see who the people wanted to see. Suki was part of that poll. Suki won. So they're like J-Jon and Lituation reached out to Suki. And, you know, when you booking anybody, nobody flies out all for the strength of word. You got to send a booking fee or a down payment. Half now, the other half when I show up to the event, whoop-de-whoop. And Suki canceled on them 2 days before the event, which is supposed to be this 19th coming up, and stated that they never booked her, gang. That she never got no money, no nothing. But let me stop talking and let J-Jon say it. Give me a second. So this is how it started. This is on J-Jon's stories. J-Jon is like, in his stories, at Suki the GOAT, hit me up ASAP. Then it gets a bit more like problematic. You can tell like something's not going on right. And J-Jon posts on his stories, you got the right one this time. Suki, we gonna address this in a few. So I'm assuming at this time, J-Jon's trying to get in contact with her, woo, woo, woo. At the first one, the second one, he got in contact with somebody that has to do with Suki's bookings, and it didn't go so well.
Sukihana, you're bugging on my thugging.
If y'all don't know J-Jon, J-Jon has been going viral since before the word viral, gang. J-Jon was like Vine before it even happened in the Bronx. This man was like a marketing genius. He knew how to target his demographic. But there's so many sides to this dude. You know what I'm saying? You have the artistic side, the businessman, the serious side, and then you got the goofy, you know what I'm saying, that like he knows how to get under people's skin, but he knows how to get a reaction out of people in a good and a bad way through content. And this is what y'all seeing right here. Because homie saying you bugging with my thugging is crazy.
don't know what cucumber, what object, or what bottle you sucking this time, but you got me fucked up. But I hope it ain't the nigga's number that you got in your bio. I hope it ain't that nigga, because that nigga's a straight fraud and a pimp. That nigga sound like a disgusting, unprofessional man. I sat there and I sent $2,000 on y'all behalf to come to New York City, come to the Bronx. The Bronx is the essence. This is where hip-hop starts.
As you can see, homie sent the down payment. He sent the booking fee, $2K, to Suki's team. Now, I did check her IG. I didn't see a clap back. I didn't see a story post aimed towards the situation, but there was a booking number there. So I'm assuming that's the number that J-Jon called. And he's saying he sent the 2K, gang. And it's like, this isn't his first time booking her. So he's literally working off a good business and good faith.
Like this is where the trends start at. And I sat there and I booked you guys to come, and according to you, we ain't book y'all. Okay, cool.
For you to send 2K and for niggas to play stupid, or for niggas to be like, we ain't got no money, I don't know what you're talking about, right? That's a two-part outcome. It's either Suki's team is not keeping her updated, right? And then at that point, she's at no fault, right? We're not gonna act like in the business, people don't hire teams, and then teams fall off of responsibility, or teams just do like very shady, like, business practices. And if her team took the money and didn't give her the information to say she got booked, she's in no fault. But if you had knowledge of this, and at this point you just feeling like, you know what, I'm too big for this, 2K is not enough, I'm going to just cancel and keep the deposit, that's bad business, gang. I'm not going to hold you.
I sent my money to a stranger like I'm an idiot. Like I haven't booked every fucking baddie you can think of. But okay, cool. No problem. Until I call your manager and I start realizing, I'm hearing this nigga on the phone, and I'm realizing, I think I'm talking to the nigga who robbed me.
Yo, I'm not going to hold you. I can't remember names for shit. But a voice and face, I'm definitely not forgetting that, gang. So it's just like, if homie's out here acting like her booking manager and her manager at the same time, and he's trying to depict himself as two different people, that's wicked. That's wicked. Suki, I knew you was ratchet, but come on now. This is like petty level type of scamming at this point. Like, you got to get your shit up. And respectfully, you too much like at a point of celebrity status where I don't know why, but women in the ghetto look up to y'all chicks for some reason. I'm not a fan of baddies. I be looking at that shit and I be like, these chicks look dumb as fuck fighting for attention. But you already at a level where you have multiple people in your community that look up to you, idolize you, right? You went from loving hip-hop to baddies, and you're like a total online personality. You should not be moving like this, gang. Because at the end of the day, it just makes people not want to do business with you. And it's like, that's not cool, gang. That's not cool. It just challenges the credibility of the person and business person that you are yourself.
Like, this is crazy. The way this nigga said, fuck New York, fuck the Bronx. Like, this was crazy. Unprofessional.
Now, one thing I got to say about that, because that right there pissed me off. Because lately, for like a year, the South has been like meat riding the fuck out of the Bronx. And it's just like, why? Niggas would be like, oh, nobody trying to be like y'all niggas. Y'all don't send no trends. Woo, woo. Nobody trying to wear no fucking beef and broccolis, no butter construction boots. Woo, woo. But then have on a Nike Tech in Georgia. It's 75, 80 degree weather. Like, my nigga, you look stupid, right? You gonna talk mad shit about New York, but you dressing just like New York niggas dress. Make it make sense. It's not it.
Ass nigga laughing, telling me I'm pussy, I ain't gonna finna do nothing. They from down south, they got my money I ain't had. What? I think he said his name was Snoop. You need to drop him like he's hot. That's a nasty.
My boy said, I think his name was Snoop. You need to drop him like it's hot. Yo, only J-Jon can come up with a snap in the middle of a rant like that.
The unprofessional nigga, he sound like a pimp. I don't like that for you. I called people in the industry to figure out what's going on, and multiple people told me you are conducting bad business. You're taking deposits. You're not showing up to places. Sweetheart, I don't like that for you. I don't like that for your brand. We have a giant fan base out here for you, and it would hurt us to know that.
So, for him making a few calls, you know, just to ask around, like, yo, bro, have y'all been having the same issue with Suki? What's going on? We sent us some cash. We got an event in so-and-so days. What's going on? What's the word? That's what we call putting your ear to the street. And if the streets is talking about you like this, and you a celebrity, like, you out here just scamming promoters for deposit money, taking the money and then canceling, that's bad work, gang. That's super bad work. And especially because you got to understand, when you attach yourself to certain brands, you making the Baddies brand and Zeus Network look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you part of, like, this sisterhood of women that get mad clout next to Natalie Nunn, and you putting off shady business moves like this. That's not it, bro. You like, I knew you was ratchet, but you can't be this down low and dirty, bro.
It's true what your manager said, that you don't fuck with the Bronx, you don't fuck with New York, and you don't give a fuck, and it is what it is. I hope somewhere in the future we can reconcile and make this better and do this the correct way.
This is what I respect about J-Jon right here. Because J-Jon, even though he's down 2K and he has every right to be mad, he's still being optimistic to be like, you know what? Maybe I feel like it's her team that's playing games. It's not truly her. Let me just wait. Let this die out. See if sooner than later, we're going to have to share space again. And I'll pull up to you personally and talk about it with you and see if we could get over this. Right? Because he's not trying to burn that bridge. That's one thing I respect about J-Jon. J-Jon is a businessman all the way through, and he's not going to burn a bridge unless he needs to.
Because y'all need to make sure y'all always in good graces with the people and the program directors. I understand that you think you bigger than the program, but you can't be bigger than the program director, because then what program are you running? You gotta humble yourself, do good business, and holler at an uptown hero. It was preying on our downfall, though. They love that. They know that we've never had an issue like this in our life, and the minute we dealt with something like that, niggas ate it up, they sharing it, they laugh and keep that energy. Because watch how niggas do damage control.
That's always ball. Everybody will play your face. And I know this personally myself. Everybody will play your face and be like, yeah, we down with you, we down with you, we down with you. But the one time that you have a misstep, niggas is going to eat it up. They're going to start with the I told you so's, or, yeah, we told you they wasn't that lit. It was bound to happen sooner than later. Woo, woo. And that's when you really see who really there rocking with you and who not.
The party's in 2 days, by the way. I have no event right now. Party's in 2 days. Sukihana just blasted us on Instagram, played us, told us that we liars and we don't know what to do. We popped and panicking right now, right? Okay, watch this. This is what we do. Like, niggas, watch this. The party's in 2 days, by the way. Watch how God spent this for us. Watch this.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Big Legs, not the little one. And this Friday, December 19th,
No
I will be
way.
in Bronx, New York for the Baddie Make It Bounce. It's going to be a movie. Make sure y'all come and turn up. I'm coming out with some of the baddies. Shout out to J-Jon and Danny. Always trust your uptown heroes, because they're going to make something happen, okay?
So just like he pivoted, right, with Cole Killer for having a family emergency, goes to Suki, loses 2K, being scanned by her and her team, supposedly, because it could have just been her team. He pivots again with less than 48 hours and books one of the most upcoming stars on Baddies that she's like picking up traction since she touched the series. Big Legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why I have an undying respect for J-Jon, Danny, and their lituation parties, because they never let little shit stop them. If one person won't do it, another one will, and we're going to make sure it's just as lit or even more lit than what we had planned for the person before. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever second guess these dudes. These dudes are like the epitome of what hustle and grind mentality is. And I know this because I've worked prior, couple years back with them while they were still, doing their thing. And Danny's parties, I can't tell you myself that I've been to one party that Danny threw that was whack. I just went through some personal shit in life, and I had to step away from the party scene to get myself right. And you guys going to be seeing me at a Danny party on December 26th. Danny's throwing a day after Christmas pajama party, and I will be there streaming live on Twitch and YouTube to bring you guys this fire content from inside, right? But on that note, I hope and pray that J-Jon and Suki can get past this. But at the end of the day, it's not a big L for them over here on the Bronx, because you guys can see with less than 48 hours confirmation time, they booked another baddie. So the bag gotta be there, the respect gotta be there, and it's just finna happen, gang. You know what I'm saying? They had a situation close to this during the Dominican parade here in New York in August, where they booked Biggie, and rumors are that supposedly Biggie wanted more money last minute. They couldn't do it, and then they switched up on her and booked Anna Mac right after that with like a day's notice. So definitely these guys are the cream of the crop when it comes down to making shit happen in Bronx events. You know what I'm saying? There's other people in the field too. I just recently attended DJ Drewski and DJ Rush event featuring D-Thang G's, which is like his first ever live performance in the Bronx since he got popping on the drill scene, which is astonishing. But the Bronx is definitely where it needs to be at. And just for you guys to know, man, if y'all trying to rock out, y'all fuck with the content, y'all fuck with me, y'all support the content, I have already locked down the spot here in the Bronx. Made in the Bronx, January 31st. Make sure you guys tune in. Your boy's turning 33. And we definitely going all out this year. 2000s party, Made in the Bronx. Talk that shit with some collaborators, which will be announced soon. But the venue is being locked down as soon as possible, and we definitely going to make that happen on January 31st. Make sure you guys lock in. It's your boy Illuminati 15, and we out of here. 1.